This is Erin Batiste reading Future Dated Eulogy for the Carefree. I ask no monument proud and high to arrest the gaze of the passers-by. All that my yearning spirit craves is bury me not in a land of slaves. Frances Ellen Watkins Harper from Bury Me in a Free Land. I am not tragically colored. I am too busy sharpening my oyster knife. Zara Neale Hurston. Make me a flowery grave, embellish it full of crowns of dandelions, daisies, pink peonies, pretty paisley printed summer dresses with frilly lace and all, the lipstick radiating red. Black men and blonde women deemed me too dark to wear. While I'm being buried, let no one speak words like strong, brave, or independent over me. Please leave my obituary free of all hard-sounding adjectives, heavy verbs, and too many vowels. I'll carry everyone else's issues and egos and babies next time. Remember me wondrous in younger years when I blushed over being asked first to prom, how I spent teenage hours pondering nail polishes too. Render me that gentle girl sweet songs and dreams were made of. Fashion me a soft name filled with long syllables, one that translates into a constellation, or maybe one of those fickle, mythical goddesses of spring, an appellation which escapes my lover's full lips lightly. Remark instead on how my toothy grin showed bright against sun-tinted terracotta skin, how my freckles glowed, swoon over the way my pillowy curls danced wild with the Santa Annas. Pray, leave me lavish and lush and breakable this once.
Hi, my name is Aleyanna Grae, and I am super excited to be performing a song tonight based on Erin Batiste, a future dated eulogy for the Carefree. It was super amazing getting to work with artists. We were able to hop on a Zoom call and we talked about everything. We talked about life, we talked about artistry, we talked about professionalism in the arts. It was such a beautiful conversation, and it was super great to have a cross-generational experience with another artist, because seeing them felt like seeing myself fast forward into the future, and just seeing the way they were able to talk about themselves and their art really made me feel hopeful for myself as an artist and as a person. And so I'm super honored to be able to create something inspired by their work. When I was looking through the poem and talking to them, I was really thinking about the whole trope of the strong Black woman, and how sometimes as Black femmes, we do not want to be considered strong. We do not want to be considered brave and independent, when the same people saying that are usually the ones heaping more stress upon us. So I really wanted to highlight that. And I wanted to highlight that feeling that sometimes you can only get what you want in death, or that wish that, hey, maybe people will see you differently, maybe things can be different, when it's your time to pass. So here's my song. We are soft, we are soft. We are soft, we are soft. We are soft, we are soft. Just how we're meant to be. Like a floating feather on a pink peony. Little black girl, you mean the world to me. Let me be soft if it's the last thing you do. Allow me to be a normal girl for just a minute or two. Lose my cool and get comforted. Cry into shoulders already lean towards mine. Let me be cute and dainty, not sexy or fine. We're misaligned with white womanhood, the antithesis of what it means to be femme. You can tell by the clothes they wear when they mock us, the grotesque edges way too paper thin. They say only men are capable of violence, yet they refuse to come down from their own high fence, gatekeeping what it means to walk in feminine shoes, crying rhinestone tears to drown out our sapphire bruise. Let me have my just due in the pages of magazines. Let me be a princess and not a queen, for this kingdom isn't one I want to reign, keeping me contained with babies and issues and egos. Let me go. Let me be one with the nature. Let the wind take its time to find paths through my kinky curls. Allow me the luxury of leisure before you release me out into the world. Give me the largest mic to sing into the atmosphere. So maybe you can finally hear. We are soft, we are soft. We are soft, we are soft. We are soft, we are soft. Just how we're meant to be. Like a floating feather on a pink peony. Little black girl, you mean the world to me. In death, I wish to be free. I intend to leave behind adjectives that shackle me to servitude, serving you and you with a strength like no other, brave enough to become someone's future baby mother, independent enough to never receive care. In life, I hope to leave all that shit there. Red will no longer be a color made to make me seem aggressive. Whimsical is a better word. Unheard of for someone of my complexion to have such a connection to frivolity, of lace and summer dresses and dandelion crowns. So when it is my time to go, I'll leave a trail of petals on the ground as a reminder of who I was and who the world never got to see. So hell-bent were they on restricting me, my voice, my song, my younger years, filled with the fear of being too fast. No one tells you those feelings last, of not being the first to be asked to prom, of being the sassy friend, the one you heap all your mess on. One cannot be lovely if they're responsible for you. One cannot be dainty if they are never taught how to. Even the brightest of toothy grins dim until the only thing you have within is an affirmation, a hymn. Then we are soft, we are soft. We are soft, we are soft. We are soft, we are soft. Just how we're meant to be. Like a floating feather on a pink peony. Little black girl, you mean the world to me. One time I was talking to this girl. I asked her to take my hand. She told me girls like you are too difficult for women. But don't worry, because you don't belong to no man. So who do I love? Or rather, who loves me? Who will grow the flowers in my garden? Who will treat me like a willow tree? If I leave this world behind, will I truly be loved for who I am? Will I be surrounded by friends all alone? Will I have a lover's heart on my sleeve? Will I ever feel at home? Will my freckles be sun-kissed like all the other girls? Will words like pillowy ever be used to describe my curls? Will death bring me peace or simply a reintroduction of life? Do angels have biases? Does Gabriel respect Black life? When all is said and done, my eulogy will be a good one, an example of what my inner child tried to be, an example of what future generations have to stand on. And for the very end, as I get buried deep within, I want the refrains of a choir saying my name and a Aleyanna, 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 Aleyanna. You were soft, 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 just how you're meant to be. like a feather on a pink peony. Little black girl, leaving this world, you are free. Thank you so much.